Good morning.
Bounty Hunter sound check.
Yep, you're good.
Hello, hello.
Yep. So keep forgetting I have something new to play with. So next time somebody lights off a fireball or some sort of spell effect that has like an explosion, let me know. Just remind me. Ken, you got something cool? Okay.
I guarantee nothing.
I don't think I want to.
Also,
I don't.
Ow.
I don't have anything.
Then you're not trying hard enough.
Ken, you alright?
So last week, you guys were sent on a mission for the air cult to prove your worth. They sent you after some quote unquote bandits who turned out to be Araka. You had a conversation with them and agreed that they would distract the knights at the tower while you raided the air cult temple. You then proceeded to come down and wreck shit. And now you are in the midst of wrecking.
Why is there a yellow box?
So that I remember to go steal that board game.
Okay.
He really wants that copy of Settlers of Catan.
Yellow's my color. Lay off, yo.
Let me check something real quick here. I assume you're using your sword, right, Sai? You have your sword that you
yes.
use? Okay.
Did we took a rest last time, correct? Or am I making that up? No.
You picked that up.
Alright.
We got hit with a lightning bolt, and then we finished that combat and stopped immediately thereafter. So we had not declared rest yet. And by we got hit, I mean those two.
I'm just my health is at full, so I don't I don't
Yeah, my
remember.
health's at 55, and I don't remember why.
I did some healing.
That might be why.
See, my health bar looks deceivingly low, but I probably have the most hit points.
Well, now I remember you got hit with that lightning bolt pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, I think actually I dodged out of the way of it. Yes, and then I said, why didn't you guys dodge out of the way of that lightning bolt? So that...
That's why Sai stepped around the corner.
Look at the wizard being all smart.
Swords are way less effective from around the corner.
Meh.
Sai, I forgot to mention something earlier, and I just rolled a check to see if you would have noticed it. When you were messing with that prisoner, well, not prisoner, but the cultist that was chained up over here,
Yeah.
your sword was very faintly glowing.
Now, remind me. Actually, I might have it on my notes.
Dragon sword.
Okay. I will have relayed that immediately when it happened, way back when.
Yep, I apologize, I missed that. My bad.
Is it glowing now?
No.
Okay.
Where was that?
Over on the pillars where you had the cultists who were going through some sort of initiation.
Where I killed that guy.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
before we
Yeah.
fought the birds.
Let's go back there.
Or either no, like, just keep on doing what we were doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you if it starts glowing again.
Because as much as I love being the front line, I'd really rather not front line a freaking dragon.
But that's what we keep you around for.
It's in the name of the game. You're in the
I was gonna
dungeon. You
say.
can fight a dragon.
It is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're in the dungeon. You avoid the dragon. You get out of the dungeon. It's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Thought it was go in the dungeon to find the dragon. I mean,
No.
we've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for I don't know how long. We've only seen one dragon.
That's because we're
This is
playing.
one
To be fair, I
monasteries and
tried to
murder
send you
hobos.
to the Green Dragon several times. You just refused to fucking go to Thunder Tree.
Actually, the only dragon we saw was a turtle.
Yeah, no, but you had the opportunity to fight a Green Dragon, and you did not take it because you never went to fucking Thunder Tree.
Yeah.
Okay,
in the Lost Mine.
We would have attacked the dragon. We would have all died.
I think
Yep.
we're gonna find out what our chances are against a dragon.
Slim to none.
Well,
I mean, I have invisibility.
All right. Well, you guys know where you are. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna come out of the room.
Where you want to go? Who you want to be?
Do you guys need to take a breather?
Nope.
This hallway back here, is that a wall all the way up on the right hand side?
On the right hand side is the wall all the way up, but there is a corner there. Hold on, I think on the level. Corner there. You
So
just
it
have it not go.
90s back to the left.
Yep.
All right, the fog of war. I couldn't be sure if there were any doors on the right hand side.
There is a door there. There's a hallway.
I'm just giving a general eye out for booby traps and listening as I try to keep up with the rampaging Gothic.
All right. You do not see any booby traps, nor does Gothic set any off. Okay, hold on a moment.
Yes, tell me more about this blue.
Cracked flagstones of ultramarine marble pave this plaza. An avenue to the east ends in a wall of fallen masonry and stone. To the west, a pillared colonnade stretches across a moat to the stepped pyramid. There is a large, genie-looking fellow. He's got a torn vest, ragged pants. He seems to be trying helplessly to undo the damage done to the masonry.
Like by hand or?
No, I mean the masonry. He's using his magical bits to fly shit around, and he
Okay.
will carry pick up, show up, and carry. I mean, he's as you watch him, he's not paying you any attention. He's very much just kind of. He looks miserable.
Does he have a sword in his hand like that?
He does not have a sword in his hand, though. That is the picture out of the monster manual.
And there's a door here, right?
There is, in fact, a door there.
Gothic starts to wander towards the large genie man.
All right. He'll turn towards you and say, "Tell your priestess I am working as fast as I can."
I'm gonna do a, what is that, Arcana check? What do I know about?
That'd
Gothic's,
be Arcana.
Gothic's just going to say priestess in a very confused voice.
'Cause? Good job, Si.
He's, 'Cause 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 he's, It looks like some sort of genie. You think maybe maybe some sort of air elemental genie.
Yeah, I was curious if I knew whether they. I don't know the word I'm looking for here. If they were cooperative, like they worked for people, or if they were like chaotic, do their own kind of thing.
Genie are all kind of chaotic. They can be summoned and bound with powerful magics. You don't have any particular information on this one.
All right.
I mean, unless you get him to tell you.
No, I was doing a general like, would I know if he had the binding golden armbands from Aladdin, and if I could know that, do I see them kind of things.
Gotcha. Yes, you are not sure from looking at him like that. And he looks back at you. He says, "What are you looking at, puny mortal?" What are you saying? You're up, Yeller, or Varys, whoever that was.
I was going to say priestess.
Question mark.
Gonna roll his eyes and says, "Arisi, you know hell's wise. I mean Arisi."
Yes, Arisi. Yeah. Carry on. We'll report back to her and let her know that you're still working on this masonry.
He's going, "Yes, you do that." He'll go back to working.
Is there anything in this hallway here?
Yes, give me one moment. I'm trying to type out Arisi for you. Yes, miss.
Good job on passing our first social encounter of the day.
I didn't have to make mustaches for everybody either.
Dude, we totally could have converted that guy.
Option is
Well,
still on the table.
Yeldar is not going to open his mouth and just not even look at this genie. Just keep going.
We have a lot in common. We're both blue.
It's obvious he doesn't want to mess anything up.
All right, let's see here. 2 rows of pillars support a 20-foot high ceiling with marble hall. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves locked in solemn stairs. Each one clutches a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases without handrails. In the middle of the room, several cultists in gray feathered robes levitate a few feet above the floor while chanting a hymn. Howling air rises from a pit in the middle of... Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. Stone colonnade spans the moat surrounding the step pyramid. Stone pillars line the way like enormous trees, engraved with the names and likenesses of notable dwarves of the past. Broken pieces of wood and stone litter the floor. The colonnade ends in a walkway enclosing a step pyramid to the west. First, atop the pyramid is a large draconic creature with a humanoid rider. The rider wears a feathered cloak.
So my sword glowing?
Yes, now it is glowing.
Oh, shit.
I elbow Varys and go, "Hey, there's a dragon," and I point at the dragon.
Thanks. I noticed. Guys, I think we have another room back here we need to go check out.
Oh, right, Arisi, and I like turn on my heel and walk this way.
I'm gonna go up to the genie guy and be like, "You wouldn't know how to fight a dragon, would you?"
He'll stare down at you and say, "Do you know of a dragon that needs fighting?"
I'm gonna point back outside.
He means hypothetically.
Yeldar's going to hear this, and he's going to be walking out following the others, but the second that Gothic asks that question, he just, like, stops in his tracks and stares at Gothic and the genie.
It means hypothetically.
Gothic,
If you had to hypothetically fight a dragon, how would you do it?
Gothic, where are you pointing?
At the dragon.
Ruined it for everybody.
He's going to turn towards you and cross his arms and be like, "Why would you want to fight?" What the fuck was that guy's name? Sorry.
It's a name.
Why would you want to fight Kaz Hanar?
I'm sorry, my friend here is a very strange man. He means hypothetically. We've seen some other dragons at one of the enemies of the Earth Cult. We were just wondering if we ever came across something like that, how we would go about fighting such a thing.
He looks at you and says, "Enemies of the Earth Cult? We are enemies of the Earth Cult. What are you playing at?"
Good
No,
job.
no.
Good
I
job
mean,
wording.
we've seen them at the Earth Cult. I'm not saying that. We were the ones who took out the Earth Cult, and we've visited the Fire Cult. We visited the Water Cultists, and we've noticed that there's at least a dragon in one of these places. And if we had to hypothetically fight one of these things, we were just wondering for some pointers.
He looks at you and says, "You stick them with the pointy end before they set you afire."
Thanks, that's very helpful.
"I live to serve." And he bows very sarcastically and goes back to work.
Gothic, let's go find Arisi.
I like this guy. You are muted?
Gothic will follow, not completely satisfied with that encounter. Still wanting to talk to the giant genie more.
You can say talk to the giant genie if you want.
He's going to kind of follow in a huff. He's going to get huffy.
Okay. He's a little huffy.
A little huffy.
Yeldar will start like checking the if there's a doorknob to the door here
Okay.
to the south.
Like all the other doors in here, it kind of rotates in on a pivot. So when you push it open, it is another room. Let's see here. Varys, give me a d20. Okay, the room is empty. Just more beds and tables and barracks-like rooms.
Yellow's just going to step in there for a minute and kind of motion the others to come in while he takes a look around. So
They're just going to shut the door.
what's our game plan here?
Well,
We get the
Yes,
genie to fight the dragon.
I don't think that's going to be an
Gothic
option.
says confidently, as if it's like they.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. I really don't feel like fighting the dragon and the genie at the same time.
Yeldar's going to remember what his intelligence score is, and he's going to kind of agree that it's at least possible to convince the genie to help us. But he'll also say that he thinks he has a potion of fire resistance.
I'm not sure that's going to help us against the air cultists.
I'm thinking about the dragon.
Well, he said that it did. We stick a blade in it, before it sets us ablaze. He may not be talking about this one, but
He basically means hit it till it dies.
That's what I gathered. I'm just the wizard, but I think he was implying beat the crap out of it.
just letting you know, have a potion. It could or could not be useful.
Okay, well, we will keep that in mind.
Sai's gonna say, do you think we should retrace our steps back around and explore the other rooms?
We could at least ask the genie
To fight?
Ask the genie what?
if he could fight the dragon. You just gotta schmooze him. Like, oh, so how are genie dragon relations these days?
Yeldar likes the idea.
Are we gonna offer him his freedom or something? Or are we just going?
We could totally do that.
Totally heard that dragon talking shit about your proverbial mother.
And also freedom. You help us kill that dragon, we will get you your freedom. Chat.
Casual reminder.
Well-
that I'm not talking to anyone.
Well, it worked with the beholder thing back in the cave or the mines.
See, totally.
think- But I think this guy is aligned with the Earth cult or the air cultists. Not sure he would just turn on them that easily.
He's a genie, though. Genies are like slaves.
Sai, do you know anything about genies?
Nothing that will particularly help us in this situation, I'm afraid.
Do we? You don't happen to know any banishment spells, do you?
Let me look.
Yellow's going to say that he does, and he's going to tighten his fist and look down at them. And grin.
I'm sure that would work very well.
So I was like flipping through his spellbook, and he's gonna look up and be like, I don't know how effective it is to punch air.
Well, we punched rock
Pretty
before. It
effective.
seemed to
Your
work.
fists are magical.
I'm afraid I don't have anything currently to help us in the banishment sense.
Well,
If only this had happened 2 weeks ago. Varys mentally notes.
we
Well-
should say-
Perhaps we could go back to 16 and see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean,
We could approach this from a
we
different
could
direction.
hit up these two rooms and then try to skirt by the dragon or something. I can't tell if 16 connects to 17 or not, but
Give me a moment, I will tell you.
I guess we wouldn't have had line of sight to be able to see that corner.
There's a door there that you haven't gone in yet. There is a door there you haven't gone in yet, indeed. Yeah, you're not sure. You haven't gone that far. It seems likely, but you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I would have just made the assumption based on the water.
Well, let's go over there and check it out. And if we can't find anything, we can always come back.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so I'm going to walk out the door. I'm going to wait for everybody to go, and I'm going to close it. Then we are going to go down here.
All right, where are you going?
Around and
Okay.
back towards where we got lightning bolted.
All right. And which door are you going into?
First off, I'm going to take a few steps back. Maybe preferably around this corner.
I cast guidance on Gothic.
All right. Gothic, do you do anything particular?
Gotham needs some guidance.
I kicked down the door.
That kind of guidance.
I cast
All right.
guidance on
When you kick
Yieldar.
down the door, in A12, frescoes cover two walls of this chamber, one depicting the creation of the dwarves by Moradin, the other a massive battle between orcs and dwarves. The far wall is pocketed and pitted with holes in the masonry with gemstones once surrounded an altar in the shape of an anvil. Now, only the chipped remains of garnets and agates remained. In the middle of the room, three bird-headed creatures torment a group of shackled prisoners. So we have a couple more Kenku here. One moment.
Is that bird person?
Fucking Tammy.
And they are tormenting some prisoners, and we will have to roll initiative so you can see if you can save the prisoners.
Oh, 7. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
One
a
of the- one of the
6. Even better.
One of the Kenku is like has like a hot knife he's torturing one of the prisoners with. The other two Kenku are just mimicking the sounds they make. For those of you who don't know, Kenku can't talk on their own; they can only mimic sounds they've heard. All right, first Kenku is going to go. Let's see which one of these is the one doing the torturing. Well, I guess we'll do it's the one furthest back. I guess will be the one doing the torturing. And he is not.
I rolled for the owl, but it didn't work.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the owl's roll?
15 as well, I believe. Yeah, so me and the owl are both 15.
All right. Do you want the owl to go first or after you?
After me is fine.
Very good. That first Kenku is going to chatter at you, curses in various languages, and he is going to try and shut the door on you, Gothic. So it's going to be a strength check.
Oh, good.
Nope. You just hold it open in his face.
No, really. I insist.
Can you imagine this 5 foot tall, like, bird person trying to slam and close the door in my face? I don't imagine it going well for the bird person.
Do you react at all, or do you literally just hold the door like where it was?
Well,
At this point, he's just holding the door where it was.
Well, I mean,
I will react on my turn,
Yes.
which
Side
is like
your-
within 3 seconds, or like the same 3 seconds.
so I will. I'm assuming that I have a hint that something's going on here. I'll adjust the owl in a second, and then I will just. Do I have line of sight on any of them? I don't know if the cluster of people makes it a difficult shot.
They don't have cover now, so you can.
Okay.
Actually, how big?
If they got
No, they-
cover, I'm just going to Sacred Flame, which means that they don't get cover, and I need a dex check, so it's up to you.
Yeah, honestly, as crowded as that doorway is, yeah, it'd probably be half cover.
All right,
To be
well,
+2 to their.
Sacred Flame, so cover is not a factor, and I need a dex save from. I'll just go the guy in the back.
All right. Yep, he failed the shit out of that, and that's enough to kill him. So he's got that hot knife to somebody's throat, and he just goes down and screams.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
And it's your owl's turn.
Oh, right. If the owl can fit in there, it will fly in and use the help action on the guy at the door. And that's it.
All right. And the Eldar.
Sorry. Yeldar's gonna run in. He's going to jump kick this guy in the face as he runs in.
With advantage.
Yeah, the
All right.
first one.
Yep, first one with advantage, that's a hit. That kills it. The Gothic Eldar runs in, smacks the guy in the head, and he runs by. And,
Oops, sorry.
yep, runs up to the next one. So you do hit that one. That's not enough to kill that one, though.
And then I'm gonna just swing my staff at him, up and then down.
Okay. Did you use a key point to get 2 unarmed strikes?
Yes.
Yes, that is a dead creature. Blair.
Yellow's gonna turn around and bow at Gothic.
Gothic's gonna roll his eyes.
How many prisoners are there in here?
There are 5 prisoners in there.
Do they look like the guys that were chained up on the pillars, or do they look like actual prisoners?
These do not appear to be cultists. In fact, they look like they have been roughly treated.
Like the cultists weren't.
Well, the cultists seemed like they were being initiated. These guys just seemed like they were being tortured for fun by evil bird creatures.
Yeah. Do I recognize the battle depicted here, or does it just seem to be a generic "we hate orcs"?
It just seems to be like a glorious, fight for Moradin sort of thing. It's not any. You can give me a history check. This is very much a dwarven shrine. This could be any one of numerous glorious dwarven battles against, orcish hordes. Orcs and dwarves don't like each other very much.
All right. While they're all doing that stuff, I'm going to go over the prisoners. And are they attached to anything?
They are bound, but that is all.
Okay. I'm going to go over and cut their bonds with hopefully a pocket knife and try and see if they've got any wounds.
Okay. 4 of them appear to be out of it. You don't know, maybe drugged, maybe just in catatonic. One of the prisoners is a little more alert. He'll say to you, we've been... Sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say, see, are all of you okay?
The one human that's a little more conscious will look at you and say, we've been prisoners here for a week or more. We were coming down the river from Yartar. We were captured and brought down here and taken for made miserable in this life. My wife was taken below, and anyone taken below never comes back.
How long ago was she taken?
Just earlier today, they took a few people down.
Thanks, Sheldar. So there's more. Do you know where this way down is, and do you know why they would take someone down there?
He says you've seen these monsters. I can only imagine you've seen the indignity they inflict upon us here for fun. They don't want information, they just want our pain. I shudder to think what they do down there.
Well, you're free now, and we are here to take down we're here to take down these cultists. If we can find the rest of the people that were taken from you, we'll save them as well.
Yeldar will tell them, you just reiterate, you're free, but there's still a lot of them lurking around. I wouldn't recommend leaving here. You might want to stay here for a while.
So I will kind
You're here.
of chime in that the surface isn't safe yet by any means. We have allies distracting the cultists in their tower, but there are still plenty of them to be reckoned with.
He'll nod and say, if you free us, we will wait a few hours before we try and make our escape. We appreciate your freeing us, but I don't think we are capable of fighting our way out ourselves.
Do you think you'll be safe in this room?
These were the guards, and they only change a few times a day. I don't think that anyone's going to be coming by anytime soon.
I will.
Under his breath, Gothic will say, especially not after we fight the frickin' dragon.
Dragon.
Yes.
I think we will wait here. Thank you.
Yeah, my friend thinks that there's a dragon around here.
My sword.
I think it's.
Sai, what are you investigating?
I was waiting until people were done talking, but I was checking out the altar ? And you said there was signs that there had been gems and stuff like that, but there was only scraps remaining. Is there anything
Right.
worth picking up, or?
You can find a couple little chips of emeralds. Give me a D10. Okay. You find 4 little chips of emeralds in one of the cubby holes. You think they're worth probably 10 gold each or so.
All right, I'll add that to the treasure sheet.
Well, just stay here for now. If you take care of your friends here, we'll be back.
He'll nod and say, I will aspire to wake them up and make them so they are capable of walking when it's time to leave.
All right.
Normally I would offer them a weapon, but I'm out of free swords.
I'll hand them a spear and a some darts. I don't know, and a hunting trap. I'll set it by the door.
Nice.
All right.
Hopefully after we get out the door.
Yes, I'll tell you where not to step. I'll point right at it.
As he muscles open this hunting trap and steps it on the floor.
Okay. The trap is set. You close the prisoners back into their prison. Very Indiana Jones of you.
Was this a pivot door as well?
Yes, these are all pivot doors.
Okay. Once the melee guys take the lead, I'll just trail on down this way.
All right.
Wait, where are we going? All right.
Slowly progressing through all the doors we had not opened.
Okay. You're going up at the door here. Is anybody just going to barrel in again?
Yeldar is gonna step in front of the door and put his ear to it.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sounds like stone.
You do hear kind of the sound of stone grinding on stone.
Yeldar's gonna say all clear and turn the doorknob and open it up.
All right.
Oh, it's one of them. Oh, it's 2 of them.
Yes, they're 2 flywheels. 2 massive stone pillars thread holes in the floor and ceiling of this vast chamber. Stone crossbeams pierce the pillars to form spokes, creating giant wheels. 2 robed figures, 5 sorry-looking humans, who are pushing against the crossbeams of the westernmost wheel with all their might. The wheel turns slowly counterclockwise. You hear the grinding of enormous gears hidden deep below the stone floor. And what you see... Hold on a moment.
It's a giant mimic.
Yes. It is, in fact, a giant wheel. But I'm just drawing something.
Ferris, clearly.
Well, shoot, I just deleted myself.
He put a smiley face on the room.
I was going to say I had no idea how to make myself smaller.
Are these 10-foot or 5-foot squares?
10-foot squares. Always 10-foot squares.
Everything. Your comment about mimics reminded me there was a question on Reddit the other day that was like, can mimics disguise themselves as people or only objects? And as soon as they posted it, I responded, "Don't ask me. I'm just a door."
Hold on. All right. Two of the priests will turn towards you. Say, "What are you doing here? You do not belong here."
Need help pushing?
Are you gonna, by the way, when you see these guys, you're gonna like again, the robot figures have like whips in their hand and they're beating these people to make them push it faster. So if you want to, go ahead and give me a. If you were wearing cult robes, you probably could have gotten away with that. You're going to give me a persuasion check. Now, Sai.
Sure. -1 at disadvantage.
There you go. This was going to kind of step towards you and say, "This is your final challenge, initiates. Bring me their heads, and you shall be one with Yancy Bin." And we need to roll initiative.
Oh, great. I was going to say, where'd the change of the guard?
See what happens when Sai talks?
You didn't give me a chance to say anything.
Yellow is just gonna walk at him and see how close he could get without the guy.
Oh, now you have to roll initiative before you can.
No, I'm just saying.
That was his plan, was to just
Yeah. See how close I can get to him without him.
Just roll.
Mhm.
By the way, as you guys walk back over this direction, you start hearing that music again.
music.
Yeah, there was music last time that you were over here. There's still music being played that you can hear kind of off in the distance somewhere.
Like towards 16 or just ambiance and I can't tell where?
You can't really tell where, but it's not over to the right. It's only over towards the left.
All right.
All right. Hi, Kitty. All right, who's up? Varys, you're up.
And you're muted?
Oh, sorry. I got a natural 1 for Archimedes, and I got a natural 20 for myself.
Well done.
Nice.
All right. So I'm going to walk in here. I'm going to see these two guards here. I'm going to hex that one. I'm not going to hex that one guy. I'm going to cast a Quickened Eldritch Blast at this guy here.
Okay, at the top dude.
Yes. I imagine 3 of those hit.
3 of those hit, yes.
So 28.
All right. 1 moment. All right. And now we got the priest up. There's priest
Yeah.
buddy,
I'm
actually.
going to walk back here. I'm going to look at Yeldar and say, "You got this."
All right, let's see here. I did not. I believe what I believe is a bonus action. Yes.
No, I shouldn't have stood in front of the door.
Oh, look. This is action. All right. I guess he would cast Witch Bolt. He's going to cast Witch Bolt at a second level. He's going to cast it there at Gothic.
Okay.
And it is going to roll for me, of course it isn't. I didn't know what I was doing when I did this.
How could you?
That's 4 to hit. Actually, he's going to cast it at a 3rd level spell.
Sai takes a step away from Gothic.
17 does not hit, right, Gothic?
No.
Okay. Very good. The first initiate is going to come charging forward. Oh, he couldn't even see Gothic. Where he was. I lied, that wasn't Gothic. That was I guess that would have been Varus. I didn't even look at where you guys were. Varus, does 17 hit you?
Well, my AC is 17, so
All right, we'll say you have
Would that
half
hit me?
cover. We'll say you have half cover because of because of the positioning, so that would not hit you.
okay.
All right, very good. So let's see here. First of these guys will come forward. They are unarmed, so they're just coming to pummel you guys with fists. This guy's going to come forward. Yeldar, 1 or 2. All right, he's going to try and punch Yeldar. Oh shit, he's going to crit you.
Mhm.
Which is but fists only do 1 damage. That's 2 damage plus strength, which is 0. So that's going to do 2 damage to you, Yeldar.
Youch.
Yep.
I feel like I'm just gonna stand there and take it, and then just look at him like, what was that?
All right, Sai.
Well, my plan is changing now that I know that these guys are pussies. So I will just Sacred Flame the guy right in front of Yeldar.
All right. Nope. It's 5 damage. I believe that's even enough to kill him, isn't it? No, not quite, actually.
Well, damn. Oops, I moved the owl too. My bad. Then Sai is seeing that guy is hurling spells, is going to step into cover.
All right. Next volley here, you guys going to come around. 10, 20, 30. Okay, come over here. Ollie.
I will be a hero, I guess. And end my turn.
All right. Come over here. He's also going to try and punch at Gothic. I would sell at Yeldar. That does not hit. Gothic, it is your turn.
Alright, can Gothic get in on this action?
You would have to walk into the room so you get a bunch of attack of opportunities, but these guys don't seem to be very much.
Just slam the door on the guy.
Like right now, Varus and Yeldar are in the doorway, but you can move through your ally spaces. So you would just have to eat some opportunity attacks from the, starved, half-dead people. Who are using their
Can I
fists.
cast Shatter in such a way that it hits all 4 of them and not us?
Sure.
Cool.
All right. Go ahead and give me damage. I suspect that it doesn't matter what they roll. Actually, it does. So let's see here. Is it what? Dex or con?
Is a con save throw.
They're all +0.
And it's a DC of, it's actually pretty high. It's like 17, I think.
All right. Yeah, they're all going to die then. All right.
They dead.
Yeah, they did. And you'll hear one of the priests say, "That is blasphemy."
We hear that word a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. Shatter
Okay,
is
you're
coming
gonna
my hole.
You're going to stand there, just stand where you are?
Actually, that's a good point. I will slip in over here.
All right. So you get a little bit of cover from the mechanism. This guy is going to come over here a bit, and he is going to try and shoot Witch Bolt at second level at Yeldar. Uh, 20 hit you, Yeldar?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Oh, I had my armor class perfect before. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. The whatever my middle health bar thingy is on my character portrait in game is tied to my armor class, and I'm actually using it for my temp HP, so it's making my armor class very low.
Okay. Do you want me to remove that
Nah,
from your thing?
I know it's
Was that your armor
20.
class?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's all right though.
All right, it's very simple to do. But anyways, it's the you take 10 lightning damage, and the bolt continues. Like, he's basically palpatining you. He's shocking you with a bolt of lightning from the palm of his hand.
Okay, not good.
That's this guy. And he's going to come here.
Am I going down like Samuel L. Jackson style, or
Well, I mean, I don't know. Does 10 hit points knock you down like Samuel L. Jackson?
nah? It barely breaks my temp HP.
All right. This guy's going to come over and start being, you brute, and start pounding on Gothic.
Good luck.
That's cute.
You missed.
Well, I mean, he's hitting you. He's just not doing anything. Oh. Yeldar. I imagine him just kind of beating on your chest, and you're just kind of looking down on him, unimpressed.
Huh.
With my speed, I can get right here. Is that enough? Can I get? I'm in this square here. I started
Yeah,
here.
sure. Sure.
Yeldar is going to punch at him. Nope, sorry, I'm going to swing my Spidey staff at him. Right for his head. And use Stunning Strike.
All right. You don't have to. He actually dies.
Okay.
Cave his skull, and the lightning bolts fade.
And I can't even see this guy, right?
No, he's pretty well hidden.
All right, that's my turn.
Archimedes.
Let's see. Archimedes is going to fly over and distract this guy over here. And that's his turn. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to cast. I'm going to get to where I can actually see him. Then I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast on him. Whoa. I assume those both hit. Right.
Yes, those do both hit, and
So 27 damage.
27 damage. All right. He is going to turn to a cloud of gas, and he's going to kind of seep through some of the cracks in the floor underneath that wheel and disappear.
Great. So now they know we're coming.
Yeah, so did the Earth Cult.
There's still a dude alive, people.
But now you got these big wheels.
We should destroy them.
I shoot the last guy.
Oh, I forgot the guy was still there. Yeah. You guys want to just... Who wants to kill the last guy? I guess it's like turn side. You want to shoot the last guy?
I'll let Gothic kill the last guy.
You like Gothic kill the last guy? All right, Gothic.
Gothic is going to vertically bisect this individual.
From
Please pause. Please pause
stem to
twice.
zero. Do it to it.
You gonna roll?
I thought since we were skipping turns, I just got to do it.
Well,
I will roll.
We'll see if you can kill him. That's a hit. Probably gonna kill him. Yeah, he's dead. All right. All right. So you've got these massive stone wheels.
So you said the sound of gears and everything was below us.
Yes.
Is there any cracks? Is there enough room to see below us next to this thing or not?
There's really just kind of like the drive shaft,
Okay.
but it sounds like there's some quite large mechanisms below. When you walked in, they were turning it counterclockwise.
Gothic is going to turn it the opposite way.
Okay.
Hard.
Yep. It'll make one revolution and then stop.
When he turns one, does the other turn at all?
It does not.
When it stops, does anything happen, or do I just stop?
You heard some mechanisms that it stops. You're not able to push it any further. But you heard mechanisms going beneath you, but you're not sure what happened.
Okay, I'm going to do the other one.
Okay. Again, you hear some mechanisms whirling, but you're not sure what happened.
Do these look like they were part of the original build of this facility? Or does it look like they've been added?
These definitely look like dwarven made. These are strong mechanisms, dwarven craftsmanship for sure.
Yeldo's going to take a better look at probably the first one.
Okay.
See if there's any compartments or anything around it.
Perception or investigation? That'd probably be investigation.
Is there a way to disconnect the handles at all? Or is it...
No, it's all one stone piece.
Okay.
It's all stone. You do not find anything, Eldar. It's a rock, guys.
I wonder what this could be accomplishing below. Some sort of grindstone or... It looks like the dwarves built it, so I can't imagine what the dwarves would need.
Maybe digging?
Possibly. There's nothing else in this room, like smooth walls all the way around and everything?
It's smooth walls all the way around.
On on top as well.
Yep. Ceiling's about 20 feet high.
I gather up my board game.
All right. Oh, by the way, who's got the griffin eggs?
Oh,
I
right.
do. Shit. How long has it been since then?
Well, I thought you guys were just saying that you were going to have the.
Yeah, I was doing a light.
You guys set it up so it's always warm.
Do they since I rolled pretty high on nature, like, do I know anything? Can I sense anything or feel anything from them differently than?
I mean, no, they seem like eggs. They're still intact, and you're keeping them warm. So, I mean, it'd be better if they weren't in the middle of a combat zone, but at the moment they're fine.
I'm gonna remember to set them down somewhere the next time we get into combat, or when we're about to get into combat.
You know, if we see a dragon.
And well, why don't one of you guys give me an intelligence check?
Not I.
Actually, that might be a wisdom. Oh, well, thank you. Sai, you think that you do have some free prisoners who are indebted to you? We can probably keep eggs warm for an hour or two.
Yeah. All right.
So you'll think of that and tell me, and then I'll run over as fast as I can.
I will cast a fresh prestidigitation on each egg, and I'll cast a fresh light so that I know the timer on the worms, and we'll explain to the guy, hey, in case things go squirrely, we want these to be protected.
I'll tell Lady to guard them too and to keep them warm, just to lay next to them, and leave some food for her, and I'll leave some food for them as well.
They were very happy about the food. one of the half contact ones goes, "Good doggy," and starts petting her. Then she bites his hand. Oh,
Don't touch.
You can look, but don't touch. Alright, well, I guess the hallway of doom? What's the sword
I guess so.
status?
oh,
Would it have glowed? I had walked into the room at least to the square above the 3.
it might have started glowing a little bit. You're on the very edge of 100 feet.
Okay.
Actually, it's not even true. These are these markers are half the size. So no, you're not even close.
Okay.
So not a starting line. Actually, you wouldn't even have known it yet. I fucked up. I forgot that these squares aren't great. Oh well.
Well,
You shouldn't know this.
I'll disregard that then.
Yeah. But you would have seen it at the other end though.
Sure.
At the end of 17.
Obviously, I would have waited until somebody melee was here, but I am ready to advance up this way. And I am on like high alert at this point.
Hold on real quick. As you guys start heading down the hallway, you see that the moat is basically empty. There's some like low water streams kind of coursing down the middle, but for the most part it is completely emptied out.
How deep should it have been?
About 20 feet.
And it's like inches.
Right. It was full before. Like you heard the water rushing before, but now it is emptied out.
I wonder if the mechanism had anything to do with draining the moat, Sai says.
Yeller's just gonna nod.
Maybe.
Water coming from the east or west, or is there not a visible flow?
The flow seems to be flowing east to west. Again, when you were walking down the stairs in the entrance, you saw the massive waterfall falling down the cavern.
Oh, right.
So I can show that to you. I think never should have exposed that before.
That makes more sense, yeah.
All right. As you come down there, you do in fact see, you hear a cry coming from above. You see your robed friend up above you, as well as the serpentine figure soaring overhead. I will need to roll initiative again.
We should have got a rest in.
Do you say robed or rogue?
Robed.
Okay.
These initiative rolls are starting to get ridiculous.
I don't know. I had a pretty good one last time.
No. I don't think I've rolled above a 14 in sessions.
Bitch.
You might have just taken over.
You're a bitch. What?
You might have just taken over my rolls.
Yeah, you rolled really well last time. Or the time before that. No, last time, yeah.
This time's not so bad either.
And I think you had didn't you have a crit too?
Yeah, I actually got a crit.
Jesus. I don't want your dice virus.
My dice aids.
Your dice aids.
What did I do with that fucking guy? There it is. So this dude's actually
Up.
he's up high. He's like up on the level. He's about 20 feet up. It's a step pyramid. Each step is about 20 feet. There's 2 steps, so he's 20 feet up on the first step. And then you got that dude with the wyvern.
We can't see.
Come on. Oh. I'm still doing it. Fuck is it? Roll 20. I don't have time for you tonight.
The first step is here, right? Not here.
Right. Yeah, this is a walkway. Oh shit. Walkway, and then the temple is like above there.
Right.
Yeah, it's a walkway. You guys see a wyvern showing up?
No, right where I drew my first yellow line, it's all black north of that.
Oh, interesting. I forgot that all exposed. Let me refresh roll 20.
Did you win?
Okay, that yellow line is the wall of the temple.
That yellow line is the wall of the darkness we can't see through.
Right, but that's because that's the wall of the temple. You can't see it. That's all
Okay.
it is. Inside of the darkness is at the inside of the temple. So you don't. There's a wall there.
Well, we also don't see any minis or anything else up in that area.
Why is it not giving me? You see this dude?
Yeah, we see the 2 humanoids on the walkway.
Why giving me a river? That worked. All right.
That we see.
Glad you see.
Oh,
So
shit.
you got this dude riding on the back of that thing. He's come tearing ass down towards you.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
I think I should be allowed to re-roll my initiative. I don't think anybody knew that there was going to be a fucking dragon.
Let me consider that. No, I don't think.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. We're going to have to go hard, like, right away.
Okay. Uh-oh.
All right. First guy up is the priest. Like with you guys, these guys don't have a ton of decent magic for this sort of thing. He will, however, use Witch Bolt again. And he'll shoot that out at second level. He'll shoot it over at Yeldar.
There's no deck save for that, right?
Nope, it's
against
it's a range
AC.
attack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, I'm done.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Who, the guy or Yeldar?
The individual casting.
Is he within 60 feet, 10, 20, 30? Yes.
I will attempt to counterspell.
Okay, yep, it's a second level spell, so you are able to counterspell, no problem.
Yep.
Out of curiosity.
Dude, what does Yeldar actually see happen? Because I just want to know how much I need
He's
to
got-
thank him.
You see lightning shoot out, and then behind you, your wizard friend shouts a magic word and just kind of fizzles. It would have done 28 damage. had it.
Yeah, Yeldar's gonna look back and just like nod very thankfully at Sai, but like continuously like nodding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Varys, you are up.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to break down a second level spell slot into sorcery points, and then I'm going to cast. Let's see. I'm thinking. All right, so there's this one guy here, and then these guys over here.
There's this guy here, and then these dudes are about 20 feet up, dive bombing you.
I'm going to think that Yeldar probably has that guy taken care of, so I'm going to step out here, and I'm going to shoot the guy on top of the wyvern with Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Wow. That's bad.
There's the dice
ceiling-
rolls we
ceiling
know
is
and
from-
love.
The ceiling in this room is about 75 feet high.
Should still be able to hit it, but I
Are you
missed
shooting,
completely.
you're shooting the wyvern or the guy on the back of the wyvern?
The guy on the back of the wyvern.
Guy on the back of the wyvern. That does not hit him.
I figured.
On account of
Okay.
any jump. All right. Gothic.
All right, Gothic is going to run up to this guy.
But he's also 20 feet up.
This guy's
Standing
20. Oh, this
20
guy
yeah,
is?
Right, it's a step pyramid. He's on the first step, 20 feet up.
What an asshole. Alright, well, this is going to hamper my ability to do fun things.
Remember, you can ready actions.
Or I can shoot him with my longbow that I have not used in like 2 levels.
Good.
Which is what I will do.
All right. You guys are rolling great tonight. Nope. Just clanks off the stone around him. He cackles at you.
Yeah, I'm much better from up close. I want to put the bow back away.
How high is the ceiling in the hallway?
That's a good question. I believe it's still just 20 feet. Yeah, the hallway's 20 feet high.
Rudge.
All right. How about I open up that guy's thing? They're right there. Straight line from there. Oh, yes. I'm going to need everybody except Yeldar. Give me a dexterity save.
Not a strength save.
Come on.
That's fine.
I want dex saves.
Oof. Sai, you're good. Gothic, you're good. Varus, you're fucked. Owl is fucked. Owl's fucked anyways. Both familiars poof. Varus, you take 32 damage. Sai and Gothic, you take 16.
I think you should have saved that counter spell.
I don't know if that's actually a spell. Oh yeah, I guess it would be a spell from the guy. I thought it was the wyvern breathing.
Nope. On your turn, you can give me a nature check if you can see if you figure out what kind of abilities wyverns have.
Word.
Wait, I'm actually behind this pillar. Aren't I? Or if he was aiming at me, he would hit the pillar.
Well, that's a good question. Let's see if he has to aim at a person or at a spot.
I mean, if
Because you can aim at a spot behind you. He'd aim at a spot behind you. I don't know if he can do that, though. He might have to aim at a person.
well, I mean, it would either hit me in Gothic, or it would miss me if it hit the other two.
Well, it's in line. It's a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. Blast out from the direction you choose. So this has to be aimed. I just reloaded.
Well, I mean, from where he's standing, it would hit the pillar that I'm standing behind, and not me. Unless he aimed it at Gothic.
What I'm saying is that he's at. It's not that guy. It's the guy on top and the back of the wyvern. He's not over there. He's on the back of the dragon thing.
Oh, yeah.
So he's here,
Oh, okay.
doing my best.
Never mind then.
It was a valiant effort, sir.
All right, bird is dead. Bird's dead.
Yeah, I'm just dragging.
I
it
thought
off
it
to the
was.
side.
I thought I was behind the pillar. Apparently, I was not.
Well, you are behind the pillar, just not for a area of effect spell. It would totally help for, ranged attacks.
Well, no, I mean, I thought I was behind the pillar to stop if he, shot at me. Like, I don't think a lightning bolt could go through a pillar. But apparently, I'm not behind the pillar.
Well, you are. He's aiming at. He basically shot it at the wall next to you, as a 5-foot radius around the bolt of lightning gets affected by it.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, I thought that I was protected from that. I'm not.
And while you huddled behind that thing, lightning crawled across the surface of that pillar and proceeded to zap your ass.
Yep. The wyvern will then come a fly over with this guy in his back, and he is going to. What kind of rolls does he get?
How much damage, sir? I waited to adjust my health in case other bad things happened.
It was 16 for you because you made your save. Gothic, do you have shield mastery?
Shield mastery?
Yeah, the feat shield mastery.
I don't think so.
Okay. If you did, you wouldn't have taken any damage. That's how I was curious.
Well, that sounds useful as shit. Might need to look into that one.
Tell me more.
All right.
For just three
he's going
easy
to try
payments.
and.
I mean, yes.
The guy's going to fly. The wyvern's going to fly over. He is going to try and claw at Gothic while his stinger swipes down to try and sting at him.
I don't like any of that.
The stinger misses, luckily for you, but the claws do scratch your claw across your chest for 10 damage. And Yeldar. The Wyvern is just kind of flew by. He is still down around your level.
I can reach him.
You can reach him.
Excuse me. I'm gonna fuck his shit up. I'm gonna run over to him and swing my staff at him. At any part of him. I don't care what part. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
I'm gonna use Stunning Strike on him, por favor. Because I'm mad that I can't jump. God damn it.
I want to let you guys know, an entire 5-hour session on Saturday, I think I failed one save like that against attacks. Legit. I didn't even cheat him. So just so you know, I'm rolling really good on saves this week.
Gonna do it again. And Stunning Strike as well.
All right. This time he is stunned.
And
So
I'm gonna-
he will tumble down to the ground on his turn.
is he? But he's still in front of me at this point, right? So I'm gonna use a key point and strike him twice.
All right. Those are both hits. So it's 17, 18, 24, 34, 35. All right.
And I imagine it. I'm not just like punching at him. Like I jump in the air and come down with like spin, do like a 360 in the air, and hit him with both feet, and then both ends of my staff.
All right. And he starts to collapse out of the ground. Sai, it's your turn. Actually, we'll say he just goes ahead and he falls down now. He was kind of flying over that area, though. So, and then the Eldar, Gothic, and Sai, they all give me dexterity saves as we see if he falls on any of you.
Listen here, motherfucker.
Nope, you're all good. You all managed to duck out of the way as this thing crashes down to the bridge.
Is it like on the bridge, or is it kind of near the edge there?
It's near the edge, but it's on the bridge. You could try and knock it off. It is a large creature. It is very big.
Okay.
Also, there's nothing to drown it because there's just enough. You guys drained all the water.
I'm not trying to drown it. I'm trying to shove it over the edge. Let me read something real quick. Now that that's on the ground, it kind of changes my turn. So let me read this spell, and then I will get right back with you.
That was overly nice there. Should have had it fly back up into the sky. Oh well, live and learn. By the way, Gothic, had he hit with a sting, he would have done 9 piercing and 21 poison damage to you.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Although you would have a con save to half the poison.
Yeah.
Nope, this spell does not work in the way that I hoped it would. So, I am going to sidestep, cast Bless on my 3 bestest friends in the world, and then get here-ish, I want to say.
What's blessed do?
running. Oh shit, oh shit. All right. So all 3 of you get your plus d4s on your next couple rolls. Priest is going.
It
Sorry?
doesn't say I need to see them, so instead of sidestepping so I can see Yeldar, I'll just cast it, and then I will walk straight down the right-hand side of the hallway, and I can actually get behind the pillar that way.
Very good. And then we got Mr. Priest again. He failed to cast that before. What does he got left? What third level? At least he got some second level spell. So he is going to try Witch Bolt again. You would have +2 to your AC there. He sees you kind of ducking, but he doesn't like what Yeldar just did. So he's going to try and hit Yeldar again with it. Nope. Lightning shoots over your head, Yeldar, and bursts against the pillar next to Varys. Varys, it is your turn.
Okay. Did the guy? this guy fall into the pit? Oh man, I say this guy. This guy, he fell into the pit, right?
No, he's still in the back of the wyvern. He's kind of
Okay.
like he was in a saddle, so the wyvern crashed to the ground, but it wasn't that big of a drop, so he was able to hang on.
Okay. All right then. I'm going to.
Change tools.
Yeah. Yes. If my cat can, and do something else if I can get my cat to move out of the way. All right, I'm going to twin haste on Gothic and Yeldar, and then I'm going to hide like a coward behind this pillar. Hopefully, I'm actually behind the pillar this time.
Okay. Well, depends on the angle you're at. But yes. So Gothic and Geldar, you're both hasted. You both get an extra attack. Your speed is double, and your AC is +2, and you have advantage on dex saves.
Nice.
This is the most buffed the party has ever been.
Yep. Gothic.
I am going to attack this giant wyvern thing.
Those are all 3 hits, and crit's obviously a crit. I always forget about stunning strike. I hate that fucking attack. All right, 22.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's my fault. I've got to remember that shit. I should have had it fly away so you couldn't hit it. No reason for it to just hover there like that.
He thought he was doing well, so he stayed down to be glorious.
Hey, Gothic.
What's that?
You can also use your action surge.
Yeah, I was going to see if this killed it, and if it didn't, I was going to use the action surge.
It is not dead. It's
Okay,
still
I'm
womp.
going
Okay.
to use my action surge.
All right.
Please one-shot the wyvern.
All right. Those are all 3 hits. Yeah, it's dead. All right. You have 19 hit points left. You just hit it for 20, 10, 20, 33, 38.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So you guys just see Gothic go into a fucking rage and start beating the shit out of this thing. All looks like it's giant Sonic the Hedgehog, except he's covered in blood. And ichor. The body of the wyvern starts to slip into the pit. As it does, this guy's going to cast Fly on himself, and he's going to fly up about 50 feet. As an action, I don't think he has any. Yeah. He's going to fly up about 50 feet. He's going to kind of come hover over here next to his buddy. All right. Yeldar.
So, Gothic, you just did 103 damage that turn.
Really?
Now imagine what the DC on the Wisdom save is going to be.
Imagine how much more I could have done if I had used like all 4 of my combat maneuvers.
Considering I now can move 100 feet, is there any chance of me getting up to this guy? Using the standard rules, I would only be able to get up 15 feet. But I was wondering if there's something I could do with acrobatics. That might
Don't monks
there.
get like triple the normal jump height or whatever?
I can get double. I can use a key point to get double. I don't think that there's another way for me to do it to get extra.
You can make an athletics check if you like, if you don't use a key point. Let's say your haste is like DC 10.
Oh, that's using a key point is gonna get me up to 15 feet. Based on the rules, I use strength, so it's 3 plus my strength mod, which is 0, but double that, which is 6.
Well, you're 5 foot. You're 5 foot tall, right?
I'm 5'10". Yeah, I'm like as tall
So
as a wood elf could be.
You jump 15 feet in the air and then you grab the edge.
Yes.
Yeah, since you're hasted, basically you take another action. So what you can do instead of using that third attack, you could use your action to climb up and then use your regular 2 attacks.
Actually, okay. Or why don't you just make me, since I can use an object, I could pull a patch off. I mean, if that's not cool, I could just pull a patch off, throw a ladder down, climb
that
up
works
it,
too.
and
Is
then
it
beat
20
the shit
foot
out of
ladder?
this guy. Yeah, it's a 24-foot ladder. I'd prefer not to use the patch, but if
Yeah, I'm saying what you can do is you can jump, use your action to pull yourself up onto the ledge, and then proceed to use your regular action to, because you have two actions this turn.
yeah, all right. So I'm up there, and then I'm gonna.
Would be kind of fun to watch you pull a patch off a ladder, just like pull a ladder out of your ass, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
That that was
Don't
my
even
backup.
climb the ladder. Just run really fast and then put the ladder in the crack where the temple meets the floor, and then ride it up, and then kick him.
All right, so you're up there and you can beat the shit out of him. Oh, if you can
None
hit
of
him,
those
that is.
hit.
The 15 does hit.
Oh, I have advantage, don't I?
Mhm.
Well, I get a plus 1d4 anyway, and then
Yes, you do get a plus 1d4.
doesn't haste give me advantage? No,
Advantage on dex saves.
on dex saves. My bad. Sorry. So 1d4.
So, so the first Spidey staff will also hit you. So you're just one off. So yeah, that's gonna hit 2, and that so you climb up, and he's like, "What is this blasphemy?" And then you're gonna cave a skull in.
Okay. And then that 11's not going to hit anybody.
All right, very good. And Sai, you are up. This dude's hovering about 50 feet up in the air. So you're solid, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You're probably a good 120, 130 feet away from him.
The roof to the hallway go all the way to the edge.
Yeah.
Do you think 30 feet would get me far enough to be able to see up and see him?
Where are you at? 10, 20. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be kind of like craning your neck around the edge, but yeah, totally.
This is gonna bite me when he fucking nukes us with a spell. Magic missile, I guess.
All right. So 20 damage. Ooh, that's good rolls on those magic missiles. You guys had a hell high level.
Yeah, I didn't really see Water Sphere coming into much play, so I said fuck it, my 4th level slot.
20. Minus 20. And he's going to make a DC 10 con save. Yep, so he's still fine.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
hoping to knock him out of the air, which is why I went for the auto hit.
Check one thing here real quick.
And I want to be like as snug up against this wall as I can get.
All right. Varys, as you start your turn, walking along the path to the right down in the moat, you see a 12-foot tall stone dwarf just kind of lurching its way across the ground.
Where?
What? Okay. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to shoot this guy with I'm going to quicken and Eldritch Blast. So I should get 4.
Yep.
And I assume 2 of those hit. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so 28.
Yep. So he's going
And-
to take, but don't worry about it. So take him in the chest. He's going to kind of do a backflip down onto the stone, do a header onto the rocks. I misplayed that. Oh well. You guys just fucked up a wyvern. Good job. The golem continues walking along the floor of the path. It'll pass under you, under this bridge is apparently like a bridge for the water as well. And he'll just kind of continue on around the edge and disappear again.
Uh-huh. Okay, then.
That one better than expected.
Yeah, so don't go down there. All right, I'm going to... Did the wyvern go down there? Or
Yeah, it fell
kinda-
into the water. It fell down over here. And then the stone golem trod on it, so it's all kind of mushy now.
Let's see what happens when we drink its blood.
Oh, by the way, Gothic, your heart's really pounding between the haste and the, destroying the wyvern and all that. So you need to give, I forget if you're doing con or whiz saves, but it's a DC 15.
Oh god, this is gonna be tough. Alright, here we go.
I step away from Gothic.
That was a good idea.
There we go. You guys just see Gothic with murder in his eyes start approaching somebody. Varys, 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Sai, 1, 2, or 3?
Well, Varys is a jerk and took my number, so I guess 1.
Yeldar, you're 3.
Come on, 3.
You're going for Sai.
Fuck you, Varys.
Presumably the first one. Sai, you're kind of collecting your breath after the fight, and all of a sudden your Goliath friend comes over and whacks you really hard with the fucking war pick.
I cast shield.
Yo,
Okay,
what-
so I think your AC too.
That will bump me to 23.
All right. So Gothic, your pick bounces off a magical blue glowing shield, and you kind of snap out of it as you see your friend looking terrified.
Okay, at that point, I'm going to turn off haste.
Hey,
So he's
Fun
exhausted.
fact. He would have still had bless for that. I'm totally just letting it happen. He swung at me and shield and everything. Just a
Oh
reminder.
yeah, also I would have had a third attack because I was hasted.
Fair enough.
So just for the sake of curiosity,
Suck a butt.
Oh shit!
Can't even hit the
2d4s.
wizard.
no, I have to roll my
No,
bless.
Now he just rolls his d4 for all his blesses.
So 24 would hit you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No,
And 23
misses.
hits you. Yep. Okay. So yep, he hit you twice there, Gothic.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, he's trying to cover. Yeah.
That also hits.
So that's going to be it. So you throw that shield up, and it seems it's going to stop him for a moment, and then you see him. You remember you blessed him, and it comes piercing your side, hitting you for 34 damage.
I'll just take a nap.
Can the rest of us? Can the rest of us act?
Yep.
Yeldar is going to run down, and he's going to strike Gothic in the head with his Spidey staff, and use Stunning Strike.
And make a con save, right?
Yeah, DC 14. How
said
badly injured is
34,
Gothic?
right?
Yep. All right. So Gothic, I'll let you play this your own way. I was going to say that you were you found yourself after you finished destroying your cleric. But
But
I'll
I
let you
hit my back of the head.
Yeah.
How bad is he injured? Gothic injured.
He's as Gothic injured? I don't know.
Oh,
Gothic, how
sure.
bad you
Ask about Gothic.
Well, that's depending on whether I'm going to keep smacking him in the back of the head or do something else to him. This-
I have 24 hit points.
after getting hit with 8 plus 9, 17.
Well, why would you have advantage on me? 1.
Oh, 24 doesn't hit you?
No, it does.
Yeah, so you hit you for
But-
11.
But you don't crit.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 11. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I think I could use it with my unarmed strike, right? There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to use, I just have to make a melee, hit with a melee attack to use.
You mean for stunning strike?
Yeah. I'm just going to look it up for a second.
Trying to do it real quick. I want to say yes.
Do I get to roll on the sweet chart of injuries for Scythe Faith?
Yes, you will.
Melee weapon attack, yeah. So
Yeah.
my unarmed strike would count. So I'm going to use an unarmed strike on him next. I'm going to punch him in the head. Non-lethal damage.
And you still got bless as well. Actually, no, you don't because you lost concentration.
Alright, you miss.
And then I'm going to strike you again.
Well, I'm going to riposte you after your first miss.
I don't like inter-party combat, but you insist on using the cursed weapon.
Yeah.
$18 doesn't hit.
Okay, 15 doesn't hit either.
And, well, that's... wait.
You are still hasted, though. Or yelled at, rather. You are
Yeah,
still
so I get one more.
I
When
thought that
Varus-
they turned haste off.
No. Varus didn't turn haste
Bless-
off.
hasted. Bless is turned off.
Yeah.
The guy who cast Bless is unconscious. And therefore can't concentrate. All right.
Well,
So-
am I still hasted?
You were, and you got a third effect.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So I'm going to use Stunning Strike on that as well.
Okay.
DC
Another con
14.
save for Gotham.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to use Stone's Endurance.
Oh, this is great. I love this so much. Beautiful. So great.
The 15 didn't hit. Neither did the unarmed, right? So I only used 2 Stunning Strikes. Alright, just for my own key points.
I guess I need to take my next level in fighter.
All right. So, does Gothic look like he's done, or
Gothic, I'll let you make another wisdom save if you like to see if you can control yourself.
He
Okay.
still
do
needs
I
to
get an
make.
action?
Hold on. He still needs to make his con save.
Oh, still make your
Wisdom's-
con save.
Yeah, con save. Is the wisdom's the same? All right,
Okay.
so he is stunned, and obviously anybody can move after that, but Yeldar will also have a move.
I mean,
before
does
he gets to go again.
does being stunned allow me to, like, shake it off? Because I had-
Yeah, when you're stunned, you're kind of knocked out for a moment. So
It's until the end of my next turn. So if we're still doing turn based, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
but you'll knock him silly, and you'll step away, and you'll see him kind of shake it off, and his eyes will refocus, and he seems to be himself again.
okay? All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to run over and check on Sai.
Okay.
Make sure he's all right.
Sai, give me a death save, please.
Oh, did I kill Sai?
Yeah, you knocked him out.
Okay. He's got a nasty wound in his side from a massive war pick, but besides that, he looks fine.
Okay, I'm
What
going
do
to
you-
try and do.
What do you need me to roll for the injury chart?
It's a D20. What are you going to do here?
As a medicine save, which you need to try and get him back up.
Medicine check, yes.
Apparently, I'm not good at that.
Nope.
All right, I'm just gonna look at Gothic and say, "What the hell? What the hell, Gothic?"
Gothic is not gonna have the words to respond. He's just gonna kind of be kneeling and staring at the ground and at the pickaxe.
Yelder
And
is
I'm
gonna.
gonna
make a
drop
move.
haste. So both of y'all should be slowed for a little bit. Actually, y'all are both knocked out for the duration of this next 3 seconds or so.
Really?
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take action until the end of it, until after its next turn.
Ooh, I didn't notice that. I'd remember that from my other Greek plus used that. I'd remember that. All right.
So I should get another medicine check or something before they can do anything.
Yep. And Sai, you'll need to give me another death save.
Well, there goes us getting the weapon from him.
That's not good.
There goes my hero.
All right,
Is that
so
good enough?
However, you are stabilized.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna look up just like, what the hell, Gothic?
I mean, he's not dead.
Just barely. What was that? He got better.
He's not quite dead.
He's
Don't be
not
so
that
drunk,
drunk. Cheeky bastard.
I'll type this out, and then we will take a quick 5-minute break, I think.
Part of me wants to go look at the DMG.
I'm going to type it out right now for you. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, I'm just saying that that chart and I are such best buds. You do realize that this is my third or fourth injury from the chart, right?
Yep.
How does everyone feel about the new Wolverine movie? Or any of the Wolverine movies?
I haven't seen a new Wolverine movie.
Is it out yet?
No, it's not out yet, but, like, what do you think of
I'm
it?
going to see it, most likely.
Man Logan. But
Yeah.
I know it's probably going to be bad, judging from the other ones.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful.
It's all about coming in with the right expectations.
All right.
That's
And
cool.
let us take a 5-minute break.
Any magical
Okay.
healing?
I think he left before hearing
That's
your
cool.
question.
I'm gonna go grab a snack then.
But I think that would be. Yeller's gonna shake his fist at Gothic. You.
I'd say something, but I don't want to jinx myself.
What are you talking about?
I don't get hit very often.
I have 3 HP less than when we started this fight. Side note, we're gonna need to take the weapon away from him. Otherwise, that whole me beating the shit out of him was pointless, or attempting to at least. He did fairly well, even
Oh,
when I was hasted.
I've got a suggestion.
I was gonna use my next action to like tie him up or do something and get the weapon away from him. We're gonna need to do that. I mean, if we're all feeling that it is stemming from the weapon, aside from the hints, Ken.
I mean, I think we as players know, but I'm not sure if our characters know.
He was staring at the weapon. It's the only thing that has changed about him since we've been adventuring with him that could have caused this.
All right, I'm back.
Sure.
Ooh, we were just talking about you.
Oh, good. Any nasty rumors about me I should know of?
You hit like a girl.
The rumor is, in a strange turn of events, you're banging the milkman's wife instead of him banging your wife.
I mean, it's true. But it's only because I don't have a wife.
So you're saying my wife's banging the milkman? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, who should vote me? You always got to be vigilant.
I can't even imagine if if there were still milkmen. I mean, like where I live, like in New York City, if there was still milkmen, like how many fucking milkmen there would need to be. It'd be like 3 milkmen,
Could you imagine
per city
carrying
block.
that goddamn milk? It'd be absurd. World's strongest man serves New York City.
Like he would have to have powers comparable to like Santa Claus, pretty much, to deliver, even 0.00001% of the population in my borough, let alone the entire city.
Sai has returned.
Welcome back.
Back.
Yeah, you're all sorts of messed up.
Yeah.
I feel like even after you get that healed, there should be like anytime you like bend over, there's like a clicking sound or you get like a sharp pain.
I'm gonna need to swap back from the sword to my quarterstaff just to be able to walk out of this fucking dungeon.
Needless to say, no matter how this resolves itself, we're gonna need to take a rest.
I need to take 2
All right.
rests.
Definitely.
Possibly a long rest.
Yeah, I need to rest now.
Oh, you need a rest.
My plan was to stun you and try to get your weapon from you, but we'll see how that plays out now. But I'm kind of scared that you're not going to give it up.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
asking for clarification on whether that magical healing has any sort of level restrictions.
Nope. Potion, any kind of magical healing will fix it.
Okay.
It'd be a bigger burden if you guys were lower level, or if the cleric had died.
No comment.
I did my best.
Seeing, now that Gothic is really injured, Yelder's going to keep Saya is really badly injured, and Gothic is running low on health. He's going to suggest that we find somewhere to barricade and rest up. That there's no way we can go on without doing that. And he's going to keep an eye on Gothic the whole time.
He can be in your tiny hut.
Okay with that. Gothic, so what was that? You never
Gothic's
answered us.
He's gonna have a hard time explaining it, and he's gonna try to kind of liken it to a combat flashback. Just like a fit of intense rage.
Are you sure that's all it is? Or all it was?
Oh, Saya is still unconscious?
Hey, I
Is
did
in
what I
fact
can.
unconscious.
Well,
He's stable, but he's unconscious.
You sure you don't have a... Well, let's carry him to a room. Yeller's going to pick him up and start walking back towards the rooms. 14.
What kind of checks would you like the guy with broken ribs to make while he's carried across the dungeon?
You don't make a check. About halfway across the dungeon, you're going to wake up in pain and start moaning. You have 1 hit point.
Well, that's better than -8 hit points.
Yelder's going to hasten his walk, but, kind of walking carefully.
Question is,
more carefully.
who's carrying the wizard cleric?
Yelder
I
is.
thought Yelder was.
Okay. Do you give me a strength check there, Yeldar? Athletics, if you like.
Sweet.
Fireman carry Gothic if he needed to. Come on.
All right. You're struggling a little bit, but you're carrying him around.
I do have quite a bit of accessories.
Yeah, that's true. And so do I. I'll start dragging him. I'll put my bedroll under him and start dragging him to 14.
All right.
There were beds in here, right?
There were.
All right. I'm gonna put him on a bed or lay him next to a bed at first, and I know I have one. Let me just see.
All right. Well, when you get there, give me a D20, please.
No. No.
Yes.
I have 1 healing potion left. Well, I'll wait to find out what that 3 does.
Nope. 3 will. I need a D4, please.
Poop.
Oh no.
This is all y'all's fault.
So everybody arrange yourselves outside of 14 there.
Oh great.
It's not as bad as it could be.
If my friggin' initiative doesn't break 10, I'm gonna lose it.
So you just got one of those weird bonk-looking dudes. And you do need to roll initiative as you guys look at each other in surprise, and he just kicks his chair away.
More surprised that I have a Settlers of Catan. Hey,
You
who's-
have my Settlers Catan? I love that
who's-
game.
Who just rolled initiative for me?
Oh, I think I still have you selected. That's just me.
Yeah. Way better.
All right. Gothic, you're up first.
Alright, Gothic is going to attack him.
Okay, those are both hits. $24, 26, 29. All right. Sigh.
Hang on, I'm reading a thing. Fuck it. I will just use Sacred Flame. I'll roll that first and then make your check.
Okay.
Because I had to scroll up. DC 10 con.
DC 10 con. Okay, you're able to get that off. The other Gothic comes in and beats him aside, and then you set him on fire, and he falls over Crispy.
I then wince and wrap my arm around my side.
No one else. No one else in there.
At the moment, there's no one else in there.
All right, I'm gonna hand. Now that he's conscious, I'm gonna hand. For some reason, I thought he was unconscious during this. Oh, he was halfway. He woke up. I'm sorry.
He woke up as you were carrying him there.
I'm gonna hand him a healing potion.
All right. Which kind of healing potion?
The weakest one, 2d4 plus 2. The normal, medium. What is it? Minor healing potion. Sorry.
So I'm looking at this. I just realized this map is a little fucked up. Let me check something real quick.
I was gonna say, haven't most of the maps been a little bit fucked up?
Here. What makes sense to do? What are you guys doing now that you're safely ensconced? Oh, Sai, you have a healing potion, Sai.
Yeah, somebody handed me a healing potion, but at this point I'm focusing on holding on to Yeldar since he's not the smoothest carrier.
Well, I'm pulling you on a bedroll at this point.
Oh,
Did I not say that? Was I muted when I said that?
No, I heard you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I keep muting myself and talking.
I didn't know which of those things had happened before the door combat part, so. I'm holding on for the ride then. I have my potion in hand though, but I want to get to an actual bed.
All right, so I'll pull him in, and I think there's a bed here. I'll put him on the bed, or I'll put him next to the bed and help him up.
Okay.
Is that a bed or do I have to go over here?
They're both beds. They're both cots.
I'm gonna kind of start shrugging off my pack and my shield and everything to like get comfortable in bed. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
I suck at healing, apparently.
Gothic's just sitting here with his head in his hand, staring at the floor.
All right.
And try and help out Yeldar and Sai.
All right. So, Sai, you're starting to feel a bit better. You feel your ribs reconnecting. It's not a fun feeling.
Yeah, I'm like half propped up on whatever pillows in the bed, not fully laying horizontal, and Sai's gonna like cough a few times as the magic sets to working, and he's going to very like weakly get out the words, "I think we should take a break for a little while."
I think you're right. I guess we need to take some sort of rest.
Do we want to set up in one of the rooms with actual beds, or do you think it better to set up in the room with the prisoners and cast our magic barriers?
Well, it's up to you. You're the one who is hurting at the moment.
I'll be fine. Hang on, I'm looking at how many beds in each room.
Those are just for design. There's enough cost in here to support.
Yeah, no,
a lot
I'm just looking at where the 4 of us plus the 4 prisoners could comfortably, like 5 prisoners could be, plus tiny orbs or tiny huts. So, and these rooms are divided weird. Let's return to the prisoners. Get a tiny hut cast, and I'm leaning towards long rest, unfortunately.
All right, that's 8 hours. You do have your allies up above.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I can survive on a short rest until I start healing you guys if you don't have hit die.
I think I've got some hit die. I'm gonna roll a couple for mine.
All right. Are you doing it here in this room, or are you going to go in the prison room?
We'll rendezvous. Obviously, recast, prestidigitation when I have a moment. Eat a snack from my trail rations, etc.
Let's just go up there with them. If you're okay to move.
I'll be a little slow, but I'm okay.
All right, so let's get ready to move. I'm gonna kind of eye Gothic and say, "Why don't you take point?"
All right. And where are you guys going? All right.
12.
Alrighty. I actually rolled to see what happened, and nothing happened on your way over there. You're able to sneak over. The music, however, by the way, did stop.
Oh yeah, would we have, when we were out near the temple, was there any difference in the music?
It was a bit louder as you got to the end of the hallway. As the wyvern attacked, it did stop.
Interesting.
Is Sai's sword still glowing?
No.
Okay.
It stopped when the wyvern died.
All right.
Wyverns is a dragon type creature, so it lit up.
Just as a general wyvern data, but if there's nothing relevant from that, then like would I have known that it was the dragon source, etc.?
Well, you would probably figure it out when you kill the dragon and it stopped lighting up.
There was like this section of everything being black in there, so I'm saying I was immediately crushed and could not do the math of 1 and 1 to get 2.
Okay. You can make a wisdom check if you like, to see if you noticed it before you got your skull caved in.
It's fine. I am taking note that on my next long rest, I need to dial up Jesus and be like, so, about blessing the guy that beat the shit out of me.
Would never having really encountered them before or ever using one before, would Yeldar know anything about cursed weapons?
You
History?
can give me a history check.
Arcana?
I'm going to start doing where you have to be trained in something to make a check like that, so
Okay.
you don't get something like where Gothic just happens to know what the fuck a potion is.
I have -1 for
Hey man, I mean, like, I know things.
so I'm not trained in history either.
Oh, I just see that's probably it's not really. It's kind of fair, but it's not really fair. Go ahead and give me a history check. It's going to be kind of a harder one.
Never mind.
Yep, that was no good there for you. Sai, if you would like to try and figure out, you'd probably know more. You can do Arcana or History. All right. Maybe let's have you guys convince me that there's something you would know.
Sai
okay.
reads a lot of books.
Yeah, well, you're trained in history. You can always, if you're trained, that's how we're going to do it. If you're trained in it, you can always check for it. If it's something like this where Yeldar wants to be like, I want to know about this, you can convince me that Yeldar, maybe his monastery had a library that he might have read through.
That's the way I kind of do it. Oh, good job, Gothic. Obviously, 5th edition was specifically written so that you did not have to be trained in something to use those things. However, anytime that the person was like, can I make a history check? I have always, as a DM, been like, okay, why would you know this? Like, if there's some obscure thing in your backstory, or if you have previously mentioned, well, I know X, Y, and Z, then so be it.
Right. Okay, so, Sai, you've studied cursed weapons in the past. You know that in order to break a cursed weapon, you're going to have a remove curse spell or something equivalent to get him to unattach to it.
Jesus Christ.
He can stop.
Ferris.
He can stop using it if he wanted to. He can put it down, but he couldn't unattune to it, and it's going to keep affecting him until he gets the curse removed. And that won't remove it from the weapon. It'll just let him. Break the attunement.
So basically, we're gonna have to watch Gothic for a while.
Or try to take the weapon from him. If I wouldn't know this, but that's the other option. Gothic, do you think you hit me before? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't think you did, right? No. I'm looking now. 18.
All right.
Varys,
Yes.
do you think I should pick up Remove Curse, or should we just find a cleric?
Can you guys not hear me?
Now we can hear you.
I
Okay.
hear you now, yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was muted. Damn it.
Well, if you can pick it up, that'd be good. But
Do I know how much the Remove Curse would cost me if I were to find a wizard or a cleric in town? Like, general going rate for those sorts of favors?
It depends on what kind of cleric or wizard you find. A wizard will usually, clerics are often quite happy to help because it serves their god and they're decent, good people. Wizards can be cranky and will often send you on a fetch quest.
that might be one of those spells you should take.
How much would my church have charged for that service?
How much would your church have charged for that service? Your church.
I mean, I was just a minion in it.
I
I'll
mean,
come back to that.
What level spells is
It's a 3rd level spell.
Third level spell?
But we can chat
probably-
about that out of session.
Yeah. I'd probably say a couple hundred gold. The 3rd level spell is pretty elite.
All right, I'll do some reading on it.
That's assuming you can find a cleric that can cast it. I mean, to cast a 3rd level spell, you gotta be at 6th level. That's already pretty powerful shit.
Yeah, but clerics do have the benefit of just waking up and going, "Dear Lord, I would really like a remove curse today." Whereas I have to spend hours studying and writing and...
By the way, while you guys are chilling there, the prisoners starting to wake up and they start helping you guys tend your wounds. They're all in pretty rough
I'm
shape,
gonna
but
roll
they'll
some
like
hit die.
help you bandage.
I was reminded that I haven't rolled my dice yet.
Ah.
Best healer ever.
Garth, that is combined one of the best combinations of shit hit die rolls I've ever seen. Well done.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
A 1, a 1, a 2, 3, 2 again. That's pretty good.
I like that I roll better on a freaking wizard die than the cleric.
All right, you guys take your hour. I did roll. Nobody came by, so you're still safe. Gothic Yeldar like know how hurt you look.
I look fine. I'm mostly
All right.
fine.
So you said even if we do take this weapon away from him, it's not going to do much good.
Not until you break the curse.
Okay.
Good luck taking my weapon from me.
Well, we could have when you were hurt before and stunned, but
Hey, I did what I thought to do. I didn't know if he was going to keep on attacking him. I mean, we don't exactly know what happened.
I just screwed up my hit points, so now I have to math it all out again.
Stupid math.
Still, Gothic, you're going to have to control yourself, or, well,
I seriously can't remember to type fucking EM.
Hmm.
Success. Excelsior. All right.
Alright, so short rest completed. Next
Yep.
task.
I am using Arcane Recovery to
Okay.
regenerate my 3rd level slot.
Okay.
And that should be everything, yeah.
And the prisoners look at you like, is it time to leave? We'd like to leave. Looks like you guys would like to leave. Leaving would be good.
Well, we still need to at least attempt to rescue your companions from below.
yeah, we aren't ready yet. We just had a little bit of a run-in with,
The aforementioned dragon.
yeah.
Size filters are starting to fade at this point.
Size water starting to fade.
Like what little social tact he had before, just out the frickin' window.
Yeldar's gonna say, "Let's make haste," and he's gonna start walking out the room.
All right.
So I will suit all the way up with the sword and shield and everything. Grab his pack.
Yeldar's gonna try to stealth ahead.
I'm going to follow everybody.
Okay.
If necessary.
You
What if
definitely
everyone's...
stealth is fine.
Alright.
You think you are hidden?
Before he turns his corner, I mean, he'll look. If the coast is clear, he'll wave everybody else on and run ahead.
All right. Yep. Your coast zero appears to be clear. As you approach there, you see the golem statue come wandering along the channel again, which is still dry.
And does it look like oblivious to our presence?
It just seems like it's patrolling.
All right.
So is there any way we could go down there and check on the wyvern and see if there was something we could get from it?
I mean, it's 20 feet. You could drop down, but as long as you make it simple. It's just 20 feet. If you can like dangle off and drop down, you're fine. Getting back up might be a bit of a bitch. You can get down, no problem.
Send a mage hand down. Can I
Yeah,
see
actually-
it well enough to like? Can I see pouches or pockets or anything on the saddle or on the guy?
You can give me perception checks if you like.
Dupe.
I'm gonna give you
You
one too.
don't?
Hold on a second. Of course.
All right. You don't see anything on the wyvern, particularly, but you do see scattered among the. I mean, this is probably the first time this thing's been drained completely in quite a while, meaning like hundreds or thousands of years. It looks like all kinds of various shit is just scattered among the muck at the bottom. Side with that, you see some like armor down there. You see a bunch of rusted weapons. A couple things that glint kind of prettily.
So the investigation was actually more of as the golem passes, I want to give it like a look over. Can I see, like, is there anything that appears to be powering it? Like, Sai knows a little bit about golems, but not a ton. But does it appear to be animated by magic, or is there like a crystal, or like what kind of golem are we talking?
It appears to just be a standard stone golem, which is
Okay.
fine. Again, dwarven work. Quite powerful. Hits like a brick, because it basically is a brick. Very unpleasant to get involved with. But it doesn't seem to be paying attention to you as long as you stay up on this level.
That's why I didn't want to climb down. So I'm going to cast
but-
Mage Hand and send Mage Hand down towards the first halfway decent looking item that I see. I'll roll some percentile or something if you want. I'm not particularly
yeah,
interested in totally rusted out stuff, but if there's something that appears to be intact or maybe useful.
Give me. Actually, let me pull my DMG here real quick and get a table open.
Man, I'm just so in tune with the DMG tables.
What? All right, roll me a D. Yeah, roll me 3 D100s.
Unless you
Alright.
literally wanted 3D100.
It's fine. Same difference. So let's see, 25. There is a. You've managed to find down there. You kind of root around with your mage hand, something kind of sparkles. You bring it up, and you bring up like a bracelet or a torque encrusted with pearls. Stop typing. I'm losing the numbers. 69. is a small buckler that seems to be has some gold inlay in it. 90. We got to root around a bit again down at the bottom. Seems like somebody very rich was assassinated down here, because you also come across like, yeah. Like a good sized emerald brooch. So it's like a gold brooch with a big sized emerald in it.
Okay. Sai keeps like sending his hand down and coming back up with what appears to be handfuls of muck, but then he kind of shakes it off and is like holds each thing kind of aloft. And then he kind of turns around to see what everyone else is doing as he fishes stuff out of the muck. He's kind of standing there with this huge emerald brooch in his hand at this point. He's, set the buckler down and put the bracelet in the buckler, and now he has this like gold and emerald brooch, and kind of turns around to the group like realizing that people are or are not watching him.
So what are the rest of you guys doing?
Eyeing Gothic and making sure he's not going to attack the rest of the party.
Okay. Yeldar.
Yeldar is just watching Sai.
All right. And Gothic.
Gothic is doing a good job not attacking the rest of the party.
Okay.
I'll kind of
Alright.
gather the stuff up and then I guess put it in my bag or wherever we're putting the team treasure.
All right.
So, which way? We saw these doors before, correct?
Yes.
Do we want to go left and explore around before returning to those doors?
Well,
Okay, I go left.
yeah, let's go left.
All right. It just appears to be a back hallway with another entrance there.
Can I see another wall like up here? I'm assuming that it squares off just like
Oh
the rest
no,
of it.
yeah, it's further. It's more of a.
If you're talking, we can hear you.
You guys, is there anything around the corner here? And do I see the golem?
Yeah, it's just there's another hallway heading this direction. There's nothing along the causeway.
Do we want to check what's in here?
I think it might be best to not overextend ourselves, considering we still have prisoners. And if anywhere was going to lead down to the others, I think this might be the place. That was in character.
All right, I'll go check the door. Open it slightly if it opens, stealthily if I can. See if anything's in there. Peek in.
All right.
I get out of the way of the front of the door.
All right. 2 rows of pillars support the 20-foot high ceiling of this marble hall. The pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves locked in solemn stares. Each one clutches a stone axe. East of the pillars are 2 ascending marble staircases without handrails. In the middle of the room, several cultists in gray feathered robes levitate a few feet above the floor while chanting a hymn. Howling hair rises from the pit in the middle of the floor.
What rises from the middle of the floor? I'm sorry.
Howling air
Okay.
rises from the pit. And what you see here is, one second.
Nobody get blown off the waterfall.
Yeah, that would be terrible, wouldn't it?
I haven't learned to fly yet, so
Me neither.
death saves clear when you wake up, right?
Hmm?
Death saves, do they clear when you wake up, or do they persist
Yes.
to a long rest?
No, they clear.
Okay.
Okay. As you open the door, you see this guy open his eyes, and upon seeing that you are not dressed as cultists, even though you had several opportunities to dress yourselves as a cultist, he will stand up, and the rest of them will kind of break their chant. And he does, and you're going to need to roll initiative.
Finally, a respectable initiative with a +5.
Yeah, in the room where I'm like wanting to throw a fireball, you're gonna go for me. Is there a thing where wizards can pick people that's not affected by their spells?
If you are there's a class of wizard where you can.
Okay, so like an abjuration or something, probably.
All right. Everybody in there?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hurricane is up first. Let's see, what's the speed? I like that. That's annoying. 45. Yep, he can. So he's going to come running forward and try and jump kick at.
For those of you wondering, it was evocation wizards.
But actually, he's got spells. Ooh, that's actually quite nasty. He's going to hold his action. Varys.
I don't like that idea. Well, I don't like that. But is the door open?
The door is ajar. Yeldar is kind of peeking around the edge right now.
Okay. I'm going to look in. I'm going to see that there's a whole bunch of cultists standing right here. And I'm going to cast Fireball.
Okay. As you reach around, as you look around the edge there, his ready to action is going to trigger, and a gust of wind is going to blow out through the doors. So Varys and Yeldar, I'm going to need strength saves.
And I fell off. Do I get to make my a Fireball first?
These you both failed. Sure. You're gonna get your fireball, and then I'll let you guys both make either athletic or acrobatics checks to see if you can grab the. Well, actually, there's no water flowing right now because you guys emptied the thing, so you'll just fall in the muck 20 feet below.
Okay.
And actually, Varys, give me a D100 roll. Be like high or low. To be successful. Varys, you're muted.
Oh, am I using my spell slot regardless?
Yeah, so if you want to, I'm going to give you a decent chance of succeeding, but you are being blown by a gust of wind, so you may not have the aim that you expected to have on where it's centered. Or you can have it just not go to take effect and you're blown off the edge. Unless you make your save.
Let's go for it. Let's waste a spell slot. All right.
Okay.
Uh,
So high or low?
just pick one. Doesn't matter to me.
Roll over a 25.
Okay.
Okay. You hit him. And then Yeldar and Varys, please both give me either acrobatics or athletics to try and grab the edge of the thing before you fall over.
Holy shit, that's an awful roll. I got 4 1s.
Yeah, that's pretty shit. And then, all right. Varys, you managed to grip on no problem. You're just kind of dangling there. Yeldar, you are blown 15 feet back, so you are unable to grasp onto it. You fall into the muck at the bottom. Give me a you're falling 20 feet, so that's 2d6. Oh, slow fall. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have no problem.
I feel like
there.
it's well overpowered.
Yeah.
Slow fall.
Oh,
I need
it's
to
okay.
fall
It-
a significant distance without.
Yep. Now the real question is, where is the
Golem.
golem? So let's roll it. Yeldar, roll a d12.
I'm assuming I don't want to roll like a 7, 8, or 9 o'clock. 9.
Basically,
or
yeah.
12.
Basically, don't exactly. Oh,
He just walked by.
He's like right. He's like right there. I'm guessing.
Yep.
Does he hear me or anything? Or
He does. You're not in front of him. He's not paying attention to you. So you are back around here. Varys, you're kind of dangling here. Your fireball goes off. You're not entirely sure how successful it is from your current position. Making some dex saves. That was a good spell. I like that spell. All right. I think they all fail. Yeah, it's about 15. Only one of them succeeded. All right, very good. Yeldar.
Yeldar is gonna attempt to run and jump up there.
Okay. Athletics. I'll let you use acrobatics. That'd be nice.
It's not gonna matter. Can't roll for
All
shit. I got roll aids.
You can kind of run up the side of the wall and pull yourself up, but that would be your action pulling yourself up.
All right. Then I'm gonna kind of move over here.
Okay. And sigh.
Which way do the doors open?
They open out.
So
Also, they're basically kind of like in a stuck out position because the wind blew them completely almost off their hinges. And it's still blowing, by the way.
Oh, okay. Let me scroll up and read that spell real quick.
That's power board.
Oh, it's concentration.
It's concentration.
And I can hear myself now.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. I just didn't want to talk because it was like feeding back. Varys is on the edge.
Varys is dangling off the edge. Yeldar is now up on the edge. Up on the ledge, rather.
Is it going to take Varys' action to pull himself up, or can I help him up and then he'll have his action next turn?
You can use your action to pull him up if you like.
Yeah, I'm going to help Varys up for now, since the wind is currently persisting.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you want a strength or anything?
Nope, no need for that. It just cuts your speed in half when you're in the gust if you're trying to walk across it.
No, to pull Varys up.
No, you're helping each other. He's not that heavy, so you're able to get him yanked
Okay,
up.
I'm going to pull him up in on the best way that I can to get him out of the gust and then retreat from the gust myself.
All right.
I am as close to the wall as I can get.
All right. Very good. Skyweaver's going to get to go. He's going to cast Mage Armor on himself. The Hurricane's going to get to go. He is going to kind of step up in front of his buddy into the gust of wind and prepare an action. I don't think he has any spells that would be useful here, does he? He's going to cast Blade Ward on himself for extra protection. All right. Other Skyweaver's going to go. He's also going to catch Mage Armor. First Hurricane gets to go. He keeps up the gust of wind. That concentration? No. It is not. He's going to cast Jump on his monk buddy who's getting ready, who's preparing an action in front of him. Varys.
All right. I guess I'm back up now.
Is it Gothic?
Gothic, are you in the chat? Anything? Gothic's not in the amount.
Gothic is not
Yeah.
on the turn order.
Gothic does not appear to be in the call. Gothic, are you muted?
I show Gothic in the call.
Yeah, he's not responding though. I thought it was.
Oh. My bad. I just figured it was his turn. He's not in the order.
He is not in the order.
Gothic!
I don't think he ever rolled initiative.
Matthew.
Wake up.
Nope, he's out.
At least we don't have to worry about him attacking Sai or anybody else.
True.
Do you want me to roll him in and control him?
No, that's alright.
I mean, there's 4 of them. And they all have spells. I think we could probably use the Face Smasher, but that's just me.
Yes, it's not going to work.
Alright, we'll press on and see how our luck goes.
I'll add him in here. I'll take care of it. I'll run the character. Let's put it at the bottom of the order.
I was gonna say, we can, all he needs to do is swing. We don't need to do anything fancy.
If everybody wants to mute for like 5 seconds, I could scream into the mic.
That's all right.
Alright.
So Gothic will go in there and he will prepare a dodge action. And now we're back to Varys.
All right. Is it safe to go back over here, or am I going to get blown over if I walk back out there?
You're not gonna you only get blown over. You start in the wind, and Psy pulled you off to the side, so you're not gonna get blown over, but your speed is halved in the wind tunnel.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to cast Shillelagh, and I'm going to ready an action to
You're muted.
oh man, I keep on doing the opposite. I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my staff, and then I'm going to ready an action to cast Eldritch Blast on whoever comes through this door.
Okay.
That's gonna be my
Whichever
turn.
enemies come through that door.
Yeah, enemies.
Yelda.
This one ready to action, right? Or no?
He did ready an action, and he also had jump cast on him.
Yeah, there doesn't know shit about jumping.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeldar is 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeldar's going to run right over here. Does he make it? Or does this guy start doing silly shit?
As he walks in, he's actually going to use his jumping ability to jump towards you. If you're propelled by the gust of wind. So he is going to get a +2 to his first attack, and then a regular attack at the second one.
Where am I going to be when he catches me?
Just inside the doorway, like right there.
Okay. All right.
First attack actually does not hit with the bonus. Second attack, though, does. So you're surprised by this guy flying towards you, but you just kind of bounce him off you. But then he catches you on the shin with a kick, and you take 9 damage.
You see the aura that was surrounding me dissipate. And I mean, my intention was to make it all the way in, but because he engaged me there, I assume I can take my actions now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to swing my Spidey staff at him. After taking his blow, I'll follow up with a blow of my own. Did that not show up?
I do not see it.
Let me try it again.
There we go.
I assume that hits but does not kill him, and I will swing again.
Yep, and that second one is enough to kill him.
All right. I will continue in, and when I reach... Ooh, let me give myself some HP. And then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows on this guy.
All right. Those are both enough to hit. 18 is not quite enough to take him down. But he also make a con save. Not able to make it. The gust of wind dies.
And that's my turn.
All right. Sai.
I step to the door, and it's how tall is the thing in the center here?
It's a gust. It's wind like blowing up into it, like a gust of wind spell going up.
Okay, but it's not physically any rays from the floor.
No.
Do I think that gust of wind would interfere with a fireball?
No,
No, I don't think that.
you do not think that. Also, you remember that they've already had a fireball cast on them. Once, sorry.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was around the corner. I cast fireball centered on this gentleman, and I will adjust my position to best get it around Yeldar.
All right. Very good. Go and give me the roll. Right. To even have this dude's dead for sure.
I can probably reach right about here somewhere. And that's only 50 feet away, so that's plenty.
They both fail that dex save, so actually that kills all three of them. They all die in a fire. All right.
Sai does
I think
like,
that is
smoking finger pistol.
Nice.
all right. I think it's a good place to stop since A, we lost one player, and B, it's getting late for everybody else. Thank you all for playing. You get no XP because we're doing platform leveling now.
Works
milestone.
just fine. Yep.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
There you are. Yeah, that's right, Gotham. Well done.
He concurs. All right.
All right. Talk to you later. Good evening.
All right.
I
See
love
ya.
all of
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks for the session, guys.